Hello, my name is Bernard Panizio. You may know me from my public broadcast, The Talking Corner. In that show, I interview anyone from big-time celebrities to local luminaries. And by far my most controversial interview was with Garth Frumpleforth, the world's oldest man. Now, due to the graphic nature and explicit content that these interviews contained, I was not allowed to broadcast them on public radio. But I've bought this TV time right now to show you, the viewer, my interview with the world's oldest man. Now, again, the language used in this interview is rather explicit, so it's not for the faint of heart. And also, there's no video. It's just audio, me interviewing Garth Frumpleforth, and that's just about it. But I'm pretty sure that'll be enough to entertain you. Without any further ado, here it is, my interview with the world's oldest man, Garth Frumpleforth.
Hello, and welcome to the Talking Corner, the corner for chat, spats, and other such nonsense. I'm your host, Bernard Panizio, and we are live on public airwaves. I'd like to introduce my esteemed guest, Garth Frumpleforth, the world's oldest man at the tender age of 190. Welcome, Mr. Frumpleforth.
Well, that is mighty kind of you, son. It's a pleasure to be here in your studio. I'll try and ignore the fact that it smells like a hooker's puss-filled twat.
Mr. Frumpleforth, we're on public airwaves. You can't be saying things like that.
You know, back in the 1800s, when men were men, and women were placed firmly and righteously in the kitchen, twat was common in the vernacular. It used to mean a fine bowl of porridge, which is quite ironical, seeing as how I used to stick my little 8-year-old dick in the stuff. It is truly hard to find that kind of warmth again after you experience it. You remember being smothered by steaming hot, soggy oat grains?
Oh my god. Oh, should I keep going? Yeah? Oh, god. Moving right along. How was your childhood, Mr. Frumpleforth? Did you have a good home life as a child?
I was conceived on March 9th, 1819, in Dingerback Alley by a man named Snake, I believe, and my mother, Harley, who was a dirty whore.
She was your mother, Mr. Frumpleforth. How could you speak so...
No, as I literally mean she was a whore, which was really frightening for a newborn, as I had to pass through a malleable wall of green vaginal discharge before actually being birthed. It was one of the most terrifying character-building experiences of my life.
Where did we find... So you seem distinct when you were born from when you were conceived. Why is this?
Well, I was conceived on March 9th, 1819, but I wasn't actually born until July 27th, 1824.
Excuse me?
I hate repeating myself, son.
But you're telling me you weren't actually removed from your mother's womb until you were almost 3.5 years old?
Though I might feel the sharp stab of chagrin at the mention, I happen to be a notorious late bloomer, Mr. Mr. Penicillin. You see, my mother was not really savvy to the fact that she was with child. She wandered the Southland, getting helpless suckers to pay her $5 to get a suck job, or $10 for a pony ride, as she called it. That is, until one day John decided he had had enough of her foolery and strangled her on a saloon bar while he was fucking her doggy style.
Jesus Christ! Excuse my language, but Mr. Frumpleforth, how is... That's awful. When did this happen?
In or around the summer of 1823.
Wait, what?
Yep, that was about the time she got it.
But you just said that you were born in 1824. How is it possible that your mother died before that?
In all honesty, that womb was warm, and it was still giving my frail 3-year-old frame sustenance, even after the old lady croaked. So I stayed with it, getting in some free survival. After a while, I even cut a hole in her stomach to simulate a vagina. In and out, in and out. You know, when I got bored.
Please, Mr. Frumpleforth, stop it. Stop lying. It's offensive what you're saying to me. Not only that, but it appears to be blatantly untrue.
Huh? Now wait one sheep fucking minute here.
And stop cursing.
Cussing? Sometimes cussing is necessary. Like when people think you're a liar.
How could you just not be born until you were 3? That makes no sense.
Maybe according to your metaphysics, but I'm an Ubermensch, and what I will into existence exists.
What does that even mean?
Are you gonna let me get on with my story, or are you just gonna keep jamming a dick in your mouth?
Alright, fine. But first we're going to commercial. Are we at the commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I just tell you something, John? The FPR is never gonna let me air this shit. Did you hear the crazy old fuck?
Hey now!
She said fucking twat and shit. Jesus butt fucking Christ.
Now that was indeed something, wasn't it? And that was only a sliver of my interview with Garth T. Frumpleforth. Now, as for this installment, it's over, but stay tuned for more. I'm Bernard Panizio, and I'll be seeing you later. Cut. Hey, remember that whole cut to the commercial thing?
Yeah.
In the interview?
Yeah.
Well, you were wrong. Because it got me, all that shit I said about Frumpleforth, it was still in there. What the fuck? No. No. What the fuck? You know what? It's okay. It's alright. You know why?
No, why?
Because I'm fucking the shit out of your wife anyway. Real tight pussy.